Guys, how do you do it? Well, you just got to get started. You got to set up your business. So I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok right now. So if you're watching the replay on YouTube, let me know where you're watching from. My name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine, Semper Fi. God bless America. See? Okay, former Marine and a former monk. So not only can I protect you, but I can enlighten you. Ha ha ha. Woo! And I can help you make money. I'm the best friend you've never had, guys. So you can earn $600, $900, and $1,400 over and over again, guys, with a done-for-you digital business in a box, and you get to keep 100% of your profits. So you just got to get your business set up, okay? Get your business set up one time, and then you plug into our community for training and support, okay? And then you're following this 2-hour workday. So how do you make $1,400 in a day? Well, it's called digital marketing, guys. If you don't know what it is, it's been around since the 70s. Digital marketing has been around since the 70s, but nobody realizes that. So digital marketing is just promoting things online, okay? Because back in the 70s, guys, there was like internet back in the 70s, but it was only accessible to certain people. And then it became public in the 90s. So digital marketing has been around forever, right? But people just aren't aware. So digital marketing, all you're doing is promoting things online, guys. That's all you're doing. So if you have Wi-Fi, if you have your phone, if you have 2 hours a day, you have social media, then you can do this. You're only missing one thing. You're missing our blueprint. You're missing the training, guys, because everything takes training, right? Like even if you have a job, you got to go through training before you can like do your job and make money, right? Most jobs have like some kind of training program you got to go through. Same thing with digital marketing, guys. You got to go through training. You got to learn how to do this stuff. But all you have to do at the end of the day is grab your little phone. Okay, grab your phone, press record, and start making videos. Okay. You can do talking videos. You can do little 7-second videos with words on the screen. You can do selfies with words on the screen. I do all these things. That's all I do. I do talking videos. I do 7-second videos, and I take selfies and I put words on the screen. What kinds of words? Relatable words, speaking to your perfect customer. Okay. This is how marketing works, guys. You got to figure out who is your perfect customer. Who do you want to help? And then you got to take people through the buyer's journey. You got to take them through the buyer's journey. There's the awareness stage. Okay. You got to make people aware of their problem, right? Then you have the consideration stage. You give them their options and you show them what they need to do. Then you have the decision stage. That's when you say, okay, now it's time to make a decision. It's time to say yes or it's time to say no. So you got to take people through the buyer's journey. That's it. That's all you got to do, guys. But basically, you just got to post content, right? And you can make $600, $900, and $1,400 over and over again. 100% profit paid directly to you through an automated business, guys. You get your own automated business. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, there's a link in my bio. Okay. If you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine, Semper Fi. God bless America. See, America. I'm a patriot. Okay. And I used to be a monk. Okay. So I'm very rare, guys. There's probably like, I don't know, 0.01% people have been a Marine and a monk. It's not common. Not common, guys. Right. So this business, like, I don't know where you're from. Maybe you're from the United States. Maybe you're from Canada. Maybe you're from, South Africa, Australia, wherever. But you can do this business, guys, and you can get paid $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again, right? We've created over 120 six-figure income earners inside of our business. I've made like multiple 5 figures myself. And I have I didn't have any business background or anything. I didn't grow up learning sales. I didn't grow up learning marketing, but I've made multiple 5 figures. So if I can do it, you can do it, right? You just got to do it. That's the difference. You just got to do it. You got to take action. Okay. You got to take action. You got to create a vision for yourself. You got to future cast. Future casting, that means you like focus on like your future, like where you want to go. Okay. You got to set a vision for yourself. Then you got to set up your business because that way you can receive money. Okay. You need a channel so you can receive money. And then you got to take action every day. Okay. Until you hit your goals. That's it. That's the science of getting rich. Are you following the science of getting rich? Are you actually following it? Do you actually have a vision? And do you have a system so money can come to you? And are you taking action every day to build your business? Like, are you following that system? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Honestly, I'm following it to the best of my ability. I'm following the science of getting rich, guys, because I think about my vision every single day and I have a system so money can come to me and I take action every day to make it a reality. That's the science of getting rich, right? I follow a 2-hour workday. Okay. All I do is post content every day and I go live. That's you got to stack up. You got to stack the action, guys. You got to stack the efficient action. Okay. That's efficient action. posting content, going live, right? You got to do that. If you want to be successful, if you want to be rich, I started this business because I want to be rich, right? Some people lie. They say, like, I just started a business because I want to help people. Liar. Like, if you start a business, you want to make money. Okay. Like, I started a business because I want to be rich and I want to help other people get rich too. Right. That's why I started a business. Okay. So when people say, like, I started a business because I want to help people, you can help people without starting a business. You started a business because you wanted to make money. Okay. Let's be real. Right. If you want to help people, you can become a monk. Like, I was a monk. You can become a monk and you can go serve food to the public and you can do things like that. But if you want to make money, you start a business, right? That's why I started my business, because I want to get rich and I want to help other people get rich, because the more money you have, the more options you have. Simple, right? So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. There's a link in my bio. If you click on my face, just punch my face. Okay. You go to my bio, you put your email in, I'll send you the details. The worst thing that can happen is you learn something new. Okay. You learn something new, guys. The best thing that can happen is you become rich. So, right. Either you win or you learn, guys. Either you win or you learn, right? There's no losing. There's no losing here. We don't lose. We win and or we learn, or both. Okay. So with this business, guys, all you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day, and social media. You already have everything you need. There's one thing that you're missing. One thing. You're missing our blueprint. You're missing the training. Okay. We're going to teach you how to do digital marketing. And all you got to do is post content on social media. You got to post content and go live. That's all you got to do. You don't even have to go live. Content is king, my friends. If you can just master content, right? For example, you post a video, someone finds your video, they go to your website and they buy stuff. That's it. That's I mean, simple. Okay, you post content, people see your content, they go to your link and they buy stuff and you make money. Digital marketing, guys. Like, that's like digital marketing 101. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. And then we have an automated business that you get to use, right? Let me show you this. We give you a done for you digital business in a box. Okay. And you can set up this business in, like, 1 to 2 days. Depends on you. See, if you go to my website, guys, you're going to see this page. It's called a capture page. Okay. So what are you doing? You're capturing people's emails. So you're building your email list. So you're going to learn how to do email marketing, which is a high income skill. You're going to learn how to do that. Okay. It's not that complicated. I used to think it was. It's really not. So what happens is people go here, they put their email in, and then they go here and they watch a video. They're going to watch one of these videos. Okay. Now this video is doing the selling for you, right? And then it'll take people to your website. They'll go here. Okay. See, I didn't create this, guys. I didn't create this. Like, this was created for me. I'll set it up. Okay. I didn't create any of this. Okay. But I made multiple 5 figures with this. Okay. So these pages are out there working for you 24/7. So what do we sell? We sell these digital programs in the e-learning industry. The e-learning industry is like $1 billion a day industry. So these are educational programs. Okay. They teach you how to make 6 and 7 figures. They teach you how to build an online business. They teach you about digital marketing. They teach you how to build multiple streams of income. So someone can go to your website. It looks like this, basically. Looks like this, guys. This is what your website looks like. They go here, look at testimonials from our community. They go here. Here's your little bio section. You put your picture in here. You put your bio. See, that's me. That's me in Thailand. That's me in Nepal. Yeah, I'm a world traveler, my friends. I've been around the world. I've been around the world. Okay, that's me hanging out with one of the millionaire mentors inside of our community. Her name is Michelle. She's a friend of mine. Okay, so yeah, this is what your website looks like. So people can go to your website. They can buy the $1,400 product. They can buy the $900 product. They can buy the $600 product, the $300 product, or the $100 product. Okay, and then every time they purchase a product, you get paid instantly 100% profit. You get paid 100% profit, guys, because this is not MLM. This is not affiliate marketing. Bye, John. It was nice knowing you. I'll see you later. Okay. Yeah, you earn 100% profit, guys. This is not MLM. This is not affiliate marketing. So you don't have to split your profits with anybody else. Because I've done affiliate marketing. I've done multi-level marketing. And you earn tiny commissions. Okay. With this, you don't have to split your commissions with anybody else, right? See, a lot of businesses only earn like 10 to 30% profit per sale. Okay. Like, I've done that. Like, I did this one multi-level marketing company, network marketing, and I was selling this green drink, this green powder drink. And then the drink sold for like $70, but every time I made a sale, I only got to keep like $10 to $15, something like that. Right. So that's ridiculous. You're not going to get rich with like that. But when you have a high ticket product, all you need is a couple sales. Like our top selling product sells for $1,400. Okay. You get two sales a month, you made $2,800, guys. Two sales. You get four sales, you've made $5,600. Four sales. That's all you need. That should excite you. That should turn you on. If it doesn't, I don't know. When was the last time you were excited about making money? Think about it. Just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box. There's a link in my bio. Go there, put in your email, check out the details. The worst thing that will happen is, you'll learn something new. That's the worst thing. The best thing that will happen is you become rich, and then you can live a life of freedom, right? I want to become rich. That's why I started my business, guys. I started my business because I want to be rich. I want to be rich. You remember that song from the 80s? Oh, I want to be rich. That's why I started my business. Some people are afraid to say that. I'm not. I want to be rich, and I want to help other people be rich too. Why not? YOLO. You only live once, unless you believe in reincarnation. Unless you believe in reincarnation, then you live many times. So it just depends on your belief system, right? Right. But you might as well go for gusto, man. Go for gold. Go for gold, guys. Okay. Because if we only live once, you might as well go for it. And if we get reincarnated, well, hey, come back again. Come back. Come back for some more fun. Okay. Just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box. You can earn $600, $900, and $1,400 over and over again. And you get to keep 100% of the profit, guys. You don't have to split your profits. This is the most simple, beginner-friendly business I've ever done. And the most profitable business I've ever done. I tried all these other businesses. I failed. I tried, though. I was trying to do it, but I failed. I tried multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing. I didn't make anything. Made a couple sales, but I was spending more. I spent more money on the initial investment, and I spent more money on the monthly fees that I ever even made. True story. But I've made multiple five figures with this so far. Multiple five figures, guys. Thousands of dollars. I've had I've had $600 days, $900 days. I've had $1,400 days. I've had $1,800. That's my record. I've had a couple $1,800 days, guys. But I've seen people in our community have like freaking crazy days, like $10,000 days, $5,000 days. I've seen that, right? Because when you're doing high ticket sales, you just need you get 5 sales in one day. Like let's say you get 5 sales in one day with a $1,400 product. Okay, do the math on that. That's like what, $7,000? Crazy. Christina's made $70,000, guys, as a stay-at-home mom. 70,000. I can't see your comments, Christina. They're blocking you. What are you saying, Christina? She made 70K, guys, as a stay-at-home mom. She just sits around her house all day, and she lives on a farm. She has hens, and she just sits around. She posts content. She goes live. She doesn't really even leave her house much. She's made 70K, guys, in like a year, basically like a year, guys, with this business. 70K. What does she do? I know exactly what she does, because me and Christina, we talk all the time. Okay, we're like text buddies. Like I was texting her before I went live. How can I let me improve your comment. Okay, so she's made like 70K, guys, in a year, and all she does is post content and go live, just like me. We do the same thing: post content, go live. And if you don't want to go live, maybe in the beginning you're nervous. Maybe you're a nervous Nelly and you're afraid to go live. Well, just post content. Just create as much content as you can. Just post it. Content, social media, guys, like TikTok. Like you can use your TikTok account that you have right now, but if you don't want to use that account, you can start a brand new account. It'll take you 20 minutes. Start a brand new account, set it up, start posting content, guys. I could do it right now. I've done it many times. I've started numerous accounts. I could start a brand new account, start posting content. I've started like 3 or 4 different, like maybe even 5. I started a bunch of different TikTok accounts just to see, just to test different things. And I've grown like numerous TikTok accounts to over 1,000 followers, guys. Okay, so you don't need a following. Same thing with Facebook. I just started a brand new Facebook account just to see what would happen. And I've naturally, organically grew my following to like 200 followers, okay, from scratch. And I spend like 5 minutes on that account. Like I don't even spend much time on that account. So you don't need a following, guys. All you got to do is post content and go live, and then you'll build a following from scratch, just like that. Okay, so just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. There's a business. It's a business in a box, guys. You can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. You earn 100% profit. Let me show you proof that people are making money. Okay, inside of our community. See this community here? Okay, we got 57,000 people inside of this community. See, I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. So we got 57,000 people inside of this community. Me, Christina, she's in there. Okay. So look, 1 hour ago, someone said, wow, my first sale in my first week. See, her first week, guys, and she's already made a sale. Right. Some people ask me, how long does it take to make a sale? Well, everybody's different. But on like in general, people usually make their first sale like within 2 weeks. It took me like 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. So my first sale in my first week, and I'm still learning. See, guys? Boom. My first sale in my first week. See? And she's still just her first week, guys. See, you can get like I've seen people make their first sale in their first day. It just depends. Like everybody's journey is different, right? But you got to try. Here we go, guys. Another $1,400 day for Lulama. Holy moly. She said holy moly. I think she meant to say holy moly. She said holy moly. So grateful, invested in the Spanish bundle pack. My first South African customer purchasing a Spanish program. Okay. See? $1,400 day, my friends. $1,400 day. So you can't tell me this doesn't work. Can't tell me it doesn't work, guys. It obviously works. If people are making $1,400 days, okay, and that she got a customer from South Africa. See, this is a global business. You can get a customer from anywhere: the United States, Canada, you know, United Kingdom, Australia, South Africa, anywhere, guys. Right, anywhere. You know why I'm saying those words? United States, Canada, South Africa, Australia. You know why I'm saying that? Because the algorithms they can pick up on that. You know what will happen? They'll send my content out to people in Canada, United States, Australia, right? The algorithms, guys, they're listening. They're always watching you. They're always watching you guys. It's true though. One time, guys, I went live and I was talking about how I was a waiter when I was younger. And guess what? A waiter jumped on my live and they purchased a program for $900. True story, guys. That's the power of the algorithms. I was talking about how I was a waiter in the past. All of a sudden, a waiter jumped on my live and they purchased a $900 product while I was on my live, guys. True story. I swear to God. See, I swear to the United States of America for who we, I don't remember the words on that. See, the algorithms are powerful, guys. Right? First sale, another one, guys. Boom. First sale. Finally made my first sale today for $1,400. Okay. $1,400 legacy bundle. And very excited for what is unfolding. Keep believing, everyone. Keep showing up. You got to believe. You got to believe in yourself. Do you believe you can make $1,400, guys, in a day? Do you believe it? Because if you believe it, you can achieve it. If you can conceive it, if you can see yourself having $1,400 days, if you can see yourself making thousands and millions of dollars, and if you can believe it, then you can achieve it. So do you believe it? That's the question. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 sales, just like this guy. Finn made his first sale today. I'm reading from the wins in our community. $1,400 sale, guys, because he took action. He set up his business. Okay. He started promoting his business. You just got to set up your business. You got to start posting content. You're not going to find a simpler, you're not going to find an easier side hustle than this, guys. What's easier than posting content and going live? What is easier than that when it comes to doing work? See, I was a Marine, guys. That's hard. Try going through boot camp. Tell me what's hard. Try going through boot camp. Okay. And then you can tell me what's hard. Try being a monk for 10 years, guys. Try sleeping on the floors, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Then you can tell me what's hard. Okay. Posting content online, going live, not hard. I don't care what anybody says. Simple. Find me what is more simple than posting content and going live when it comes to making $1,400 to making money, guys. Your job's probably harder than this. Think about how hard your job is. How hard is that job? Is it hard? See, I did a lot of jobs. I did landscaping. I did retail when I was standing on my feet. I was a waiter. Okay, that's really freaking hard. Try being a waiter, guys. You got to write down people's orders. You got to remember everything. You got to run around. You got to remember the orders, make sure you don't mess anything up. And then people are rude. People are rude. That's a hard job, guys. That was exhausting. Then I would come home after waiting tables. My feet were freaking sore like anything. That's freaking hard. This isn't hard, guys. Posting content and going live, but you can get rich doing this. You can get rich. It's possible. It's possible. How do I know? Because I have friends that are rich doing this stuff. I personally know people that are rich doing this stuff. People that have made multiple 7 figures. Okay. So when I say you can get rich doing digital marketing, it's true, right? If you don't believe me, go online, go on Google and see how many people have gotten rich doing digital marketing. Like, what are the people that who like how many people have made money doing digital marketing? Okay, Google will tell you, but like how many? Google will tell you many people have been rich, guys, by doing this stuff, posting content, going live, promoting things. That's what digital marketing is. You're just promoting products. Okay, you're promoting products, opportunities, services online. That's why it's digital marketing, online marketing. It's been around since the 90s. Okay, it's been around since the internet went public. And it was even around in the 70s when the internet wasn't public. Okay, the first time someone sent out an email and made money with an email, guys, because I've researched this, was 1978. They sent out one email, okay, on this internet system called ARPANET, and they made $13 million, guys, from one email. You can look it up because I did the research on this, guys. $13 million from one email. Okay, we teach you how to do email marketing. So that was the first time someone made a digital sale. Okay, what were they selling? Like computer stuff to like researchers. Okay, and then the internet went public in the 90s. Okay, and then Google was created in 1998, and then social media came around in the early 2000s, and people have been doing digital marketing ever since the 90s, guys. People have been selling things online while everyone else was like figuring out what's going on. Like, what is this internet? What is social media? Like the smart people, the business people in the background were making a lot of money while you were thinking about like, hey, what's going on? Okay. The only difference now is digital marketing is so accessible because now you don't need tech skills. Now you don't need a following. Now you don't need experience. Back in the day, you needed all these tech skills, right? Everything was really complicated. Now it's not complicated, guys. Now it's really accessible. So you got to take advantage of the opportunity because who knows? Maybe I don't know how long it will be around. I don't know how long the internet will be around. I don't know how long all this stuff will be going on, but it's here now. So you got to take advantage of it while it's here. This is the easiest time in the history of the world to make money, guys. It's the easiest time. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, guys. Just go there, put your email in. Okay, I'm going to send you an email. It's going to be the blueprint. You search it out in your spam, in your promotions folder, and then if you check out the details. If you have any questions, all you got to do is reply to my emails. And then once you're inside of my system, you can see how the system works because you're going to be using the same system that I'm using. The only difference is my system is branded to me and your system is branded to you. That's the only difference. Okay. Now let me show you another win inside of our community. Let me show you like proof that people are making money right now. You can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions, guys. And there's no limit to how many commissions you can get. And there's like billions of people in the world. There's 8 billion people in the world. There's 5 billion people on social media, right? And we teach people how to make money. You know how many people want to make money? Like millions of people. They're just not aware that this business exists. So you got to share the business with them. You got to share the family business. You share the business with them. Okay. All you're doing is sharing. Okay. Sharing is caring. So if you're not sharing, you're not caring, guys. Right? I don't want you to be broke. I don't want you to die broke. I don't want you to be overworked and underpaid. I want you to be rich. That's why I'm sharing this business with you. But I can't make you do the work. I can't make you say yes. That's a decision you have to make for yourself. And I can't make you set up your business. Not buying your course, bro. Okay, bro. Your loss, bro. Not my loss, bro. He doesn't want to buy my course, but this is not a course, it's a program. So it's better than a course. But if a course taught you how to get rich, would you want to buy that course? If a course taught you how to quit your job, would you want to buy that course? Brandon says you need an ego globe and anchor on the wall now too. Come on. How many things do I? Yeah, that's a good idea though. I'll look that. It's probably. I know it's on Amazon. Everything is on Amazon. Yeah, I'll get an ego globe and anchor. I got my new fan, right? I mean, my new flag. Can I talk? I got a flag. I got my favorite band, Sublime, and I got this. God bless America. America, America. I don't know the words. I forgot. Okay. Sir, yes, sir. I used to be in the Marines, guys. It was hardcore. Have you ever seen Full Metal Jacket when like the drill instructors are like in your face, like, "Brah, brah, 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 brah." Yeah, that was true, guys. That's what I experienced. Sometimes it was funny, unless they were like yelling at you. One time, one of the drill instructors like grabbed me on the neck because I was trying to like hide. He grabbed me on the neck from behind, and then he squeezed something, and then I was like talking like high pitch. He's like, it was ridiculous, but that happened. I saw some funny things. One time this guy dropped his glasses. He kept dropping his glasses, so they taped his hand to his head, and they made him run up and down the barracks, okay, with his hand taped to his head. It was ridiculous. And then if you laugh, then they yell at you and they make you do push-ups. So you can't laugh. But sometimes you're just like, but then sometimes it was brutal because we had this thing called the pit, guys. Okay. There's this thing called the pit. It was a big thing of sand, right? They'd be like, go to the pit. And then when you go to the pit, what do you do in the pit? You basically do burpees. Okay. Do you do burpees, guys? Have you tried a burpee before? I do a lot of burpees every day recently. But we would have to do burpees in the pit, in the sand. And it was hot sometimes. And then, yeah, it was hard, guys. It wasn't hard. I mean, it was hard. Okay, now this isn't hard, guys. You can make 600, 900, $1,400 commissions over and over again, guys. All you got to do is post content on social media. Just post content. And you can go live too, like me. And all you got to do is talk like me. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I'm just sharing the business. I'm sharing my story. Like I talk about how I was a Marine. You talk about your story, whatever your story is. We all have a story, guys, whether you like it or not. Maybe you don't love your story. It doesn't matter. You share your story. Because I was a Marine. I was a monk. I worked online. My company cut my pay. Okay. After my company cut my pay, guys, that's when I reached my breaking point. That's when I decided I need to figure out how to make money online. Like I didn't want to get another job after that. Like I did not want to get another job. Okay. So then I was searching. And then long story short, I discovered this blueprint. And that's, the rest is I started this business last year, made a multiple five figures. My friend Christina, she's talking. She's made 70,000, 70K, guys. Christina's made like 70K in a year. Okay. And all she does is talking videos. She just yells at people. She just yells at people. She just shares this business with people and she just yells at people. And she's made 70K, guys, just yelling at people. 70K, guys. So all you got to do is talk and just post videos. You can do talking videos. You can do like 7-second videos with words on the screen, right? With trending audio, like relatable words. Okay. And then once you're inside of our community, you can see how other people create content. You can model your content after them. And we also teach you how to use ChatGPT, so you can you'll never run out of ideas. You get daily millionaire mentoring. Okay, you get live interactive mentoring from 6 and 7 figure income earners 2 to 3 times a week. Everything you need to be successful, guys. You gotta take that first step. You gotta take that leap. The hardest step is the first step. Everything else is simple. After you take that first step and you just start your business, everything else is pretty simple, guys. Because all you got to do is get your business set up, one time setup, guys. And then that business is out there working for you 24/7. I set up my system in like a few hours. You don't need tech skills. You just watch these videos. It shows you how to set up your business. You get your business set up. Okay. You plug into our community. You introduce yourself. I'm there. Christina's there. You got 57,000 people in our community. Okay. And then once your business is set up, you're following the 2-hour workday. We all follow this 2-hour workday. That consists of posting 3 pieces of content a day to social media minimum, right? And then you can go live. Now, if you don't want to go live, you can just post more content. Just like post content for an hour a day. Just post as many pieces of content as you can for like an hour or 2 hours a day. Whatever you want to do, it's your business. But you got to be consistent, right? You got to show up every day and post content. You can't take a day off. If you want to make good money, right? If you want to make like good money. If you just want to do this as a hobby, right? That's cool, right? If you just want to make some extra money, you don't really care how much. You just want to do something new. You want to try it. You want to learn how to be an entrepreneur. You want to learn how to be a business owner, and you just want to do this casually, then you can just post content whenever you want. But if you want to make like serious money and replace your full-time income doing digital marketing, then you got to post content every day. That's all. 1 to 2 hours a day, guys. So you post content, you reply to messages, you reply to comments, you reply to emails if you have any, and then you go through training. Okay, we got training in our community. We got training in our program. You just go through a little bit of training because that's going to help you attract more customers. That's going to help you with your mindset, and it's going to help you with your marketing strategy so you can attract more customers. That's why you go through the training. You're going to be coached and mentored from millionaires, guys. Like I've been like this past week, I've been having like millionaire mentoring every single day. I've been hanging out with a millionaire every day. My friend and mentor, Michelle, okay, the creator of this program, she's made like $10 million, guys, in 3 years doing this stuff with digital marketing. All she does is post content. She does post content. She goes live too. She has communities, which we teach you how to do as well. Okay. And then she does like little workshops and stuff, like a Zoom, like basically a workshop is just like a Zoom call where she just gathers a bunch of people and she starts, talking about her, sharing her offer with people. That's it. Whether it's this offer or one of her other offers, because she has multiple streams of income. She's making like 6 figures a month, guys, in recurring income. She's making probably more than that. She's making like 100K just in recurring income from like community subscriptions, from different affiliate offers she has, stuff like that, guys. It's not really complicated. It's just you got to just do it. Like if you've never done it before, you might think, "Oh man, this is complicated." But you just got to get in, you just got to start doing it. Like recently I just launched my own community. I just started my own community, right? And I was overthinking it. I was thinking, "Man, this must be really hard to set up a community." It took me I set up my community in like a freaking day. Well, it wasn't complicated, guys, right? None of this stuff is complicated. You just got to do it. You just got to get past your overthinking because everyone overthinks this stuff. They think it must be hard to like build a business. It's not simple. You set it up one time. You plug into the community for training, support, mentoring. Okay. And then you just follow a 2 hour workday. All I do now, guys, I just post content, I go live, I reply to messages, and I go through training. I do exactly what I tell people to do. I do the exact same thing. That's how I build my business. I don't pay for ads. Like you don't have to do paid ads. You don't have to bother your friends and family, right? You don't have to cold message strangers. You don't have to do any of that. You just post content on social media, right? Maybe you have an account that you can use right now, or you can start a brand new account from scratch. You can grow your account from scratch, guys. TikTok, it'll take you 20 minutes. You set up a TikTok account, you set up a business account, you start posting content. And then the way that social media works, they're going to see like, okay, what is their content about? Okay, and then they're going to push your content out to people that are interested in what you have to say. That's how the algorithms work, guys. Right? So you're talking about if you're doing this business, well, this is a digital marketing business. You're teaching people how to make money online. So the algorithms are going to be like, oh, this person isn't this is an online business. This person teaches people how to make money online. So guess what? They're going to send your content out to people that are interested in making money online. That's how it works. That's how the algorithms work, guys. The algorithms are watching you, right? Just like if I start talking about like the United States, Canada, South Africa, the United Kingdom, then people that are from these countries, they're probably going to jump on my content. For example, guys, one time I was talking about how I was a waiter. I was on a live, guys, and I was talking about my past and how I waited tables. I was a waiter, and then a waiter, jumped on my live, and she purchased a $900 product from me. Okay, because I was talking about waiters. See, the algorithms are listening to you. Is anybody a waiter? Are you guys a waiter? Where are you from? Are you guys from the United States? Are you from Canada? Are you from South Africa? Are you from the United Kingdom? Maybe you're from Australia, mate. Right? The algorithms are listening, guys. See, I'm from Michigan. My name is Dan. I'm from Michigan, born and raised. I'm a former Marine, Semper Fi. Okay, and I was a monk. I was a monk. Okay, so right, just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box. Right, check it out. The worst thing that will happen if you go to my website is you're going to learn something new. That's the worst thing that will happen, guys. You're going to learn something new. Now, the best thing that will happen is you become rich. Okay, that's the best. Let's talk about the best possible outcome from starting this business. The best possible outcome, guys, you're going to make like multiple 7 figures and you're going to be living the dream life. Okay, you might even have a private jet one day. You might have a yacht. You might have like a beach house. You might have I don't know where you want to live. I don't know, you're going to have your dream house. I don't know where that is. Right. I'm cool staying in Michigan, but maybe I'll buy like a nice little condo or something in Florida because I like the beach. Like I like the beach, but like there's hurricanes by the beach, so sometimes you got to get out of there. Last time, like I was in Florida last time, and there was a hurricane in Florida, guys. Like I got on the plane, like it was straight out of a movie. Okay, because like a hurricane was coming in. They're like, everybody get on the plane, we got to go. They're like, they left just in time. Like your IG post, great read. Oh yeah, my monk. That's a true story, Christina. When I was like, I was a waiter, and I met this girl from Romania. Okay, at the restaurant that I was working at. Her name was Andrea. Okay, we don't talk anymore. I'll leave her alone. She can be in peace. But we got married. It was all fast. We got married fast. We fell in love. We fell in love. It was so beautiful. And then she ripped my heart out. and then we and then we got divorced. Okay, and it was painful. It was very painful, guys. Like I couldn't cope with that. I didn't know how to deal with it. So I was going to school, and I was going to school. I wanted to be a rock star. Like my plan was to go to Berkeley, the School of Music. Okay, I was going to community college. I had like music classes. Like I had piano classes. I had voice classes. I had guitar classes. And I was planning to transfer to Berkeley School of Music, but then we got a divorce and I was just in total pain. So I quit my school, I quit my job, I jumped in my black Jeep Wrangler that I was riding at the time, that I was driving at the time. And we went from Michigan to like Tennessee. Then we went all the way to the West Coast. We went through Vegas. We went to Sedona, Arizona. I went skydiving, even though I'm afraid of heights. I went skydiving, and then we went to California, and then we ran out of money, and then we went back. But on that trip, during that trip, I met monks. Okay, and then the monks invited me to come stay with them. Right. Well, they gave me. I found a book. I found a book first, and inside of this book, there was a temple. Like, I liked the book. It was about spirituality and stuff. I liked the book. And then in the back of the book, there was like, hey, there's temples. There's a temple in Detroit. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. So I went to Detroit. I met monks. I'm like, hey, they're like, hey, do you want to stay with us? I was like, okay. Because at that point, I quit my job. I quit school. So I lived in a temple in West Virginia. Okay. And I was living on a farm, but I got bored living there. So I went to a different temple. I went to Manhattan. Then I was a monk in Manhattan, guys. I was a Hare Krishna. So I don't know if you know what that is, but basically they just sing and dance. Like, we sing, we dance, which I was fine with that because I like music. So there was a lot of music and there's really good food and there was really good philosophy. Like, the philosophy is really good. And yeah, so I was a monk for like 10 years. And I lived in India too. And I traveled around the world. I did monk stuff. I wore robes. Like, I got pictures and everything. True story. And then one day I just decided I didn't want to be a monk anymore. Because when you're a monk, you, like, I don't know, you don't have a lot of freedom. It's like anything, guys. You need money, right? Even when I was a monk, like, if I would have had more money, I could have done more monk stuff. But like, you need money. Like, without money, you're not free. So monks are really dependent. Like, you have to depend on you got to depend on people for donations, or you depend on the temple. Like, the temple will support you. Like, the temple will give you clothes. The temple will give you food, right? No, my friend, I don't do that. This guy's weird. Okay. So if you're a monk, like, the temple supports you guys. Okay. But I didn't want to just like be supported by people for the rest of my life, right? I didn't want to be like that. I wanted to be independent. And then so I quit being a monk, and then I was working for a company. I was teaching English online, okay, which was fine. Like, I was making good money, especially because I was living in Asia at the time. So I was making good money. But then my company cut my pay in half, and then I dated a gold digger and she stole all my money. I never thought that would happen. I never thought I would be the guy that would date a gold digger and she would run off with my money. Like, I used to make fun of guys like, dumb. But then I became that guy. This gold digger stole all my money, man. It was whack. True story, man. So then I was like negative $1,000 in my bank account, and my company cut my pay. Rock bottom, guys. Rock bottom, right? And then that's when I discovered this business. Okay. That's when I discovered this business, guys. And then, yeah, the rest is history. Here I am now. Now we're in the present. We went from the past to the present. Now we're going to go to the future. Ready? No, now we're going to stay in the present. See, the present is a gift, guys. The future is history. The past is history. The future is a mystery, and the present is a gift. Something like that. All right, let's go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Right? What are you doing? I don't know, man. I'm talking about business. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah. So, guys, you can make $600, $900, and $1,400 over and over again with this business. Okay. It's true. I'm not lying. I swear to God. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America, for which we hold stuff. I don't remember, guys, but I swear to God, you can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions, because I've made $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. So Christina has too. So it's true, but you got to do it. Do you remember the Pledge of Allegiance? I don't remember the Pledge of Allegiance, right? I don't remember. Something like that. So yeah, just go here, guys. Somefiguremonk.com. Do you remember in elementary school, Christina? I pledge allegiance to the United States of America. I don't remember the words. I don't remember the words. Yeah. Yep. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Not all at once, guys. Not all at once. Hand on the heart. Yeah. I have to read I'll read it one day. I forgot. I don't remember. I forgot. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America, for which we stand, unite. I don't know. I forgot the words. I can't remember a lot of stuff. Like I don't remember like I was in the Marines and boot camp, and I can remember like bits and pieces of it, but I can't remember everything. Like there's a lot of stuff I forgot. It comes back to me though. Maybe I blocked it out. I can't even remember like that I was like marching around. I remember we had to like hold our like, our gun and stuff. Like I don't remember all that stuff. It's all a blur. I don't know why. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Okay. They do it in our schools. Yeah, do they still do it? They still do the Pledge of Allegiance? I kind of want to look it up. Let me check it out. Let's do it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yes, that's good. One nation under God, indivisible. Indivisible? What is that like? We can't divide. Like, what does that mean? Like, we don't divide ourselves? I don't remember. Indivisible? Nobody says indivisible. With liberty and justice for all, with freedom and justice for all. They did it. They did the national anthem at the demolition derby. They do it everywhere. Yeah, I mean, they sing the national anthem at the when I go to the football games when we do I think they sang it at the Zach Bryan concert too. I don't have to take off my hat like because if you're a veteran, you don't even have to like. I don't have to take off my hat. I can just go like this. I can just salute. I get the veteran privilege, so I don't even have to take off my hat because it's really hard to take off a hat. It's really difficult. Yeah, I mean, I probably would too, but I don't technically. I guess I don't have to. Like, they're like, if you're a veteran, you do not have to take off your hat. But I didn't even realize I was a veteran until recently. So, but I mean, you might as well take off your hat. It's kind of hard though. You gotta like, ugh. Okay, guys, you can make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions with a business in a box. Okay, you earn 100% profit here. You get to work with the monk, man. You get to work with the Marine. You can be like, yo, man, this Marine, this monk is teaching me how to make millions of dollars. People are like, what? Yeah, I got this monk. He's teaching me how to make millions. You can tell your friends. Just go here, guys, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Check it out and salute the flag. Okay, if you're watching, salute the flag. And sing a Sublime song too. I don't practice Santeria. Okay. Business in a box. It will knock off your socks. And if it doesn't, then you won't play with rocks. I got nothing right there. I got nothing on that one. Okay, guys. This all you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day. Set up your business one time. Okay. Set it up one time, guys. You got to, your business is working for you 24/7. You just got to post content. Just post content. Just start talking. We're going to teach you how to post content, guys. We'll tell you what to say. We'll tell you what to do. You just post your content. You talk. You post. You just share this business. You're just sharing the business. You're sharing it. Sharing is caring, guys. Okay. There's people out there. They're suffering. They're suffering. 60% of people are living paycheck to paycheck, guys. Minimum. Some places, 80% of people are living paycheck to paycheck, right? 80% of people don't like their jobs. Millions of people are getting laid off every year, guys. Millions of people are getting laid off and fired. Like you could save somebody's life, honestly. You can honestly save somebody's life with this business because there's people, financial stress is real, guys. It's one of the worst things that people deal with. You know how many people are dealing with financial stress? Probably like tons, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 90% of people just dealing with financial stress, man. They're just thinking about their bills, their debts, they're overworked, they're underpaid, they don't know how to get out of it. And then you can just come. You can be the hope dealer. See, we're hope dealers. I'm a hope dealer because I give people hope. Like I give you hope, you have a chance. You have a chance to make, thousands of dollars here, millions of dollars. Possibly, it's possible. You could make that over time. I'm not saying overnight, guys. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's a legitimate business and it takes effort. Disclaimer. Okay. Results aren't typical. Everything is based on your effort, right? So don't be typical. Don't be typical, guys. See, the typical person, they won't even start this business because I also read like only 8% of people in the world even attempt to start a business, guys. Only 8% of people in the world. So if you start this business, you're in the top 10% already. You're already in the top 10% of people, which is something to be proud of, right? Wouldn't you rather be part of the top 10% instead of just being like the rest of the sheep that are just like, bah, work, Clock in, clock out. Bah. You want to die you want to die like that? I don't. I want to be rich, man. I'm not afraid to say it. I want to be rich and I want to help other people be rich too. That's my mission, guys. That's really my mission at the end of the day. I want to be rich and I want to help other people get rich too. I'm not afraid to say it. It's just truth. I could lie. Some people are like, yeah, I start a business. I just want to help people. Come on. Why would you start a business if you just want to help people? You obviously want to make money. That's okay. Okay. We all need money in this world, guys, whether we like it or not. We all need money in this world. If you don't have money, you're screwed. Okay, you're screwed. The more money you have, the more options you have. Simple. Simple. Right? Let's go here. I'm gonna go. Okay. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Business in a box, my friends. There's a link in my bio. Just put your email in, check your spam and your promotions folder for the word blueprint. And if you have any questions after you look through the information, just reply to my emails. Okay. All right, my friends. Semper Fi, do or die.